Annyeonghaseyo, this is meowmurai. Let's check out Sense, Cyberpunk Ghost Story, running on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, this is a game which had quite a few performance issues on the Switch 1, so I'm curious to see if having the Switch 2 version, or having the Switch running it on the Switch 2 would fix the, rather strange performance issues. I mean, this is a 2D game. So when there were performance issues on that, I was like, well, that's super weird. But I mean, it is running off of Unity, and Unity can be a very heavy engine, especially if you're really not customizing it to the hardware. So we'll see what happens here. Axis attack. Interesting. August 2084. Neo Hong Kong subway. Subway's still around in 2084, huh? Oh, it's got a noise filter on it. Oh man. Doesn't look like I could turn it off either. I didn't see it in the options. What was that all about? That nightmare was so real. The train hasn't arrived yet. Besides, I need to pick up my PDA. What is that smell? It's coming from the bag. Someone must have left their... Did the bag just move? Not a scratch. Shirotech makes pretty great stuff for an evil 1%er megacorp. Kaiko. She's the most famous pop star in the world, and a local girl to boot. Even if she's a hometown hero, I definitely prefer bands like Gasteric Twirl. Sorry, Kaiko. I guess I still need to wait a bit. Now arriving at the Old International District Station. Please stand clear of the exits. Alright, date time. Second thought. Head towards Oasis, go home instead.
No turning back now.
Okay, no turning back now, Mai. Or May. Hey, keep moving. I don't need any unauthorized live feeds going out. Is everyone alright, though? Everyone that matters is that piece of... Move along, man, please. Let us do our job. We are just trying to keep you people safe. Okay, didn't mean to get in the way. Sorry. With this many rounds fired, this guy must have been dangerous. I'll have to remember to check the BBS when I get home. What's a kid like her doing out this late? She looks like a girl I know. What was her name? Panda? No way they're related, though. Psst, dumb kids. Everyone knows that these AR games are just a fad. Plus, you can't even touch the waifus. Right? Without those stupid expensive neural uplinks, AR is basically just VR without the goggles. Are we becoming best friends? Don't worry, milady. I'm not one of those internet losers. I'm only into 2D. Suddenly I remember why I don't go out much. Looking for work or looking for fun? Sorry, neither. Damn, Mr. Sue would love a girl like you on the payroll. Whatever then. Get lost, little girl. Got a light? Yeah, sure. Sure. Actually, I was surprised to see someone smoking traditional tobacco. They may be taxed to death, but nothing quite hits the sweet spot like the real thing. Hiyo! Wow, you're a super cutie. Ah, you control yourself. I apologize for my pets. Direct approach. However, she isn't wrong. Are you looking for something? Someone, perhaps? Aw, she's so cute and flustered. Mistress, can we keep her? There's plenty of room in the bedroom. Ignore her, darling, but if you're interested, don't be afraid to come back to me. Hey, I've seen you somewhere before. My memory's a bit de-rezzed, but you look familiar. I'm sorry. No, I don't believe we've met. Okay, I can already tell it's running better. I mean, the game just had an absolutely terrible frame rate. What? What? Come on. Oh, silly cat. Come on. What? Do I look like I have time? Excuse me. What? Do I look like I have time to deal with you right now? I have major spiritual snafus to deal with. It took 45 minutes to get here because I had to use the old rapid line, as if the tunnels being creepy wasn't enough of a deterrent. Plus, my date should be here pretty soon. I had to prove to myself and her that I can do this. A Joss paper offering? Someone must have dropped it. These things aren't cheap these days. I'm sure someone's looking for it. The shark swims silently. I'm sorry? Oh, sorry. Thought you were someone else. My airlines must have misscanned you. Some kind of augments? Yeah, something like that. I'll leave you to it then. Sorry to bother you. Oranges and fruits are usually left by altars as food offerings to feed hungry spirits. Despite the times, the elders in the area seem to still observe the old traditions. I vaguely remember that small bowls of rice were the more common offering, especially for the poor. Uwajimaya is one of the oldest groceries in the country. It's my favorite part of coming here. A Joss paper offering? Oh, again? Got a problem? What? No, I'm sorry. Did I do something? Well, you are staring at me like you got a problem, so? Oh man, were you scared? Sorry, I couldn't resist. Oh, you were joking. I thought she was going to attack me. The new volume of NetDriver K comes out in a few days. The professional complainers routinely harass them mangaka because of the over-the-top fan service and impossible proportions. Saddest part is the loud minority never actually puts their money where their mouth is. Once they get their way, target destroyed, new target found. The cycle continues. Anyway, looks like a boba and manga date this weekend. Looks like hollow resin kits. We've got new NetDriver K custom, only 250 Y creds. Just hop on blank blank blank. Only 250. Man, payday isn't for another week. And come back next week. What do you think this is? A charity? Minaramiya, the oldest Japanese bookstore chain in the world. They have survived 3 world wars and an entire country dividing into 2. No matter what happens in the world, good manga is always a constant. Some jerk parked his car in the middle of the street. I think this alleyway loops around to 4th Street, but the gangs on that end of the street are a bit dangerous. Besides, I have no reason to go there tonight. Ah, out of my way. Get out of here. Joss paper again. ID. Sure. I must have dropped it when that girl shoved me. I don't care how clumsy you are. No ID, no entry. I recognize her. I think she's one of those vigilantes running around stopping crimes too small for the police to bother with. Look like I have time for autographs? Well, I mean, damn girl, take a hint. Sorry, you're right. It's a government drone. I'm surprised it's in this part of the town, actually. Something must be going on, or maybe it has to do with that crime scene I walked past. Wait, that drone is for crowd suppression. It even has a gun built in. The situation must be worse than it looks. Crap, my ID slid under the car. I can't quite reach it. I shouldn't ruin my clothes trying. Maybe I can get the owner to move the car. They must be around here somewhere. Or I could ask one of the police officers to tow it. Besides, it is parked illegally right in the middle of the street. Excuse me. I thought I told you I'm busy. That car in the corner, is it yours? Yeah, that absolute stallion is mine. What of it? Would you mind moving it? I dropped my ID and it went under your car. I'd get it myself, but I can't reach. Sorry, Missy, can't help you right now. I have my own missing items to find. Of course, I guess I have no choice. Maybe I can help? What did you lose? Wait, seriously? Yep. Wow, even though I was a real chud to you? Okay, cool. See, I was just leaving the funeral store and I accidentally left the bag on the roof of my car. By the time I realized, the offerings were already scattered down the street. Okay, what should I be looking for? 5 joss paper ingots. They look like little red and gold burritos made of paper. You'll find all 5 and you find all 5 and bring them back here, then I move the car. Deal? Deal. Stay here so I know where to find you. It's one of the ingots guy's looking for. This must be one of the ingots. One of the ingots? One of the ingots? And one of the ingots. Yeah, little frame pacing problem here and there, but not just outright frame drops and slowdown like it is on Switch 1. Hey, any luck? Are these your offerings? That's them. Nice, dude. Okay, look, I owe you big already, but can you do me one last favor? Do I have a choice? I know. Just please burn the offerings for me. It'll be good for you, too. My ancestors will really appreciate knowing who helped me out. Burn them over at the altar by the Fuwajimaya, and I'll go move the car. Okay, fine. If I can find that Joss offerings, I'll probably burn it for that guy. Burn all offerings. There, all 5 offerings taken care of. I should let that guy know. Unfortunately, my lighter ran out of fluid. Hopefully I don't need to burn anything else tonight. What the hell was that? Probably just my eyes bugging out from that girl slamming into me earlier. Thanks, really. You have no idea how dangerous a few pissed off spirits can be. Offerings like those don't just make you feel better, they also placate the hungry ghosts of your ancestors. You really saved my skin. No problem. Thank God. Losing this could be a lot more trouble than any date is worth. But besides, it seemed like such a lame excuse. Looks good. Go on in. Yeah, now I'm busy beating my high score. She calls that a high score? Sorry. Looks like some hacker went in a bit over the line, although it's not like the CCTV has an agenda to push. Nope, not at all. There's nothing else to this story. Clearly we need just to listen and believe. A recruitment poster for the American Republic Militia. Activist groups have been putting these up all over the city. Even so, it's surprising to see a licensed business getting away with having this up. Hey, nice eyes. The paneling is simple, but acts like a picture frame. Isn't it great living in this age? Even a guy like me can easily attain the look of their dreams. I suppose so. I'm not sure I'd go under the knife voluntarily, though. And why wouldn't you? And why would you? You've got it all already, girl. Thanks. Like what you see? Hands like these aren't that expensive, you know. I would love to show you a little more sometime. Oh, no thanks. If you change your mind, then hit me up next time you see me. The foundation of this place may be old as hell, but we could use some better appliances. This is the 5th bad beer tonight. The stupid state just won't give us the permits. Something about 100-year-old buildings either stand as is or get demolished. At least we get a discount on rent. Shit's been terrible these days, with the accusation and the widespread criticism from several major corporations, all because of a little mismanagement of corporate funds. I mean, why would anyone care if nearly 70 billion Y-creds was channeled out of the country for some failed investments? Besides, our corporate debt is so close to 12 trillion Y-creds, so what difference would it make if some chump change just disappeared into thin air? I think he had one too many drinks for tonight. It's been several months since those Yakuza were massacred by one of these. Rumor has it the geisha was hacked by someone trying to get the attention of some government investigation unit. Oh, that's very Ghost in the Shell. Looks like a poster from some kind of traditional American political party. I'm surprised this is out in the open. If the state found out about political posters like this, the bar could have some real trouble. Surprisingly, dissent isn't well liked by megastates. You think our great-great-grandparents ever thought we'd be gearing up for a 4th World War? Not a chance. I bet they never thought you and I'd be fighting just like them either. Since the war ended, I just wanted to kick back in some danky old bar and have myself a couple of cold ones. Too bad there aren't many young'uns around these days fancying places like this. Damn cyber bars up in Central ain't a place for old-timers like me. Besides, Miss Mikami here pours top-shelf stuff real heavy for me. I ain't about that fancy watered-down synthetic crap they serve the kids. Howdy, darling. What's a little thing like you doing out here? First date? Well, damn, girl, you sure are dressed for it. I can tell you're nervous. Try not to worry. Boys out these ways ain't exactly known for their masculine charm. Tell you what, first drinks on me. What'll you take? Tell you what, first drinks on me. What'll you take? Oh, really? Thank you. I actually never drank at bars, so maybe you can surprise me? But if you don't mind, I'd like to wait until my date gets here. I'm kind of a lightweight. Plus the Asian glow? Ain't you just the cutest little... Me too, darling. Why'd you think I got this tan? You go on and find yourself a seat. When your boy gets here, just let me know and I'll whip you both up something special. I guess I could spend some time around the bar before he arrives. Oh, that's right, I'm in run mode. Forgot about that. Damn things still hurt sometimes. What's that? The arm. They call it a phantom pain. Just lost it in the Al Ard back in the 4th. Son of a bitch had a micro nuke in his prosthetic leg. I tore my arm to shreds pulling the bomb out. We weren't in a position to do any real triage, so my CO used his HMG barrel to cauterize what was left, which was almost nothing. I got this sexy little replacement and a few bucks when they sent me home. Damn. Howdy, darling. Getting thirsty? Not really. I just want to ask whether my date has arrived yet. Nah, he ain't here yet. Why don't you go mingle a bit? Enjoy the nightlife while you're waiting for him. I'll give you a shout if he shows up. Thanks. I must have taken a harder hit than I thought from that girl. I should see if I can use the restroom. Excuse me, miss. What's the matter, sweetheart? Don't tell me you were stood up. Oh, I don't think so. Not yet, anyway. I'm just having an issue with my eyes. Do you have a private bathroom I could use? No problem at all. Hang right by the booth and go through the door at the end of the hall. You can't miss it. Thank you so much. I promise I won't make a mess. Don't you worry, sweetheart. Take your time. I'll keep an eye out for your boy.
Yes. Huh?
What the? Oh, this looks familiar. Did I take a wrong turn out of the bathroom? Were my eyes malfunctioning that badly? What? There's no doorknob on this door. This is odd. Were there two doors in the bathroom? I should check my PDA and see if someone can help. Shit, the concrete and old wiring must be creating interference. I can't connect to the net. There must be something I can do to open this door. Shout for help. Hello? Anybody there? I could scream all night, but I doubt anyone will hear me through the music and noise. Why are there so many empty boxes? Why are there so many empty boxes and trash bags lying around here? They should really find the time to clean this place up. It's a cardboard box. I doubt there's anything useful in it. Besides, it's really disgusting going through other people's trash. It's a picture frame with the newspaper clippings from the front page of the Seattle Asia Times. The article reads, Chongqing Club celebrates grand opening, 1957. Robert Chow cuts the ribbon on the largest apartment building in the International District with Gary Chan and David Lee. This building is so old. I'm surprised the state didn't shut it down and rebuild. But I suppose a slum like the old International District isn't a place that Gigasoft and Omniska are interested in propping up anymore. Maybe Shirotech will change that. Heavy-duty chains lock the door. The padlocks are pretty old. I wonder if the key is around here somewhere. On closer inspection, these chains are pretty old and rusty. Maybe I can break them if I can find a key. Or maybe I can break them if I can't find a key. Cardboard delivery box. It's rotten and old enough that it looks like it's about to fall apart. Should I check what's inside? Yeah, sure. Empty. I don't really know what I was expecting. Not like any snakes could get down here. A door marked supply, but it's locked. I bet there's something useful in there. I should find a way to open this door. Looks like that window's at street level. I wonder if I can get anyone's attention out there. I'm too short to reach it, though. Oh, a bobby pin. I'll hang on to this. Sis locks us out of the apartment enough that I memorized a few lockpicking videos from Shiro Duga. Ooh, there's a pile of garbage bags in the corner. It smells horrible. I'm 100% sure there's nothing in there worth finding. Lockpick. There. Now who's wasting their time on Shiro Duga? From now on, I'm carrying a pouch full of bobby pins with me everywhere. Nothing but janitor supplies. I thought some of it may be useful. Take the pipe. Man, I can find a use for this metal pipe. Take the stool. I can use the stool to reach the window. A little cumbersome, but I need both the pipe and the stool. Can't quite reach it. Need to find something to stand on. Okay, let's take a look. Even with the stool, I can barely see the street through the old glass. Break the window with the pipe. With a shot. That's a smaller hole than I was hoping for. At least it broke. Really hope the bar owner won't be too mad. I can see the alley clearly through the hole. I guess no one will notice me down here, though. Wait, is that a key? I can reach it if I stretch. Okay, I gotta be super careful. I want to get cut on the glass. And got it. This is a pretty unique steel key. Is that a bikini etched onto the side? Heavily rusted chains and an old rusted padlock. Great, this must be the right key. A gust of wind just came out of the stairwell. What the hell is that thing? There's no time. I hope this leads to an exit.
What was that?
What was that thing? It doesn't look like it followed me. Either way, I need to find a way out of here as soon as possible. Looks like an old mailbox. Wonder if I can find anything useful inside. Most of the boxes are rusted shut, but a few should be able to open. It's an old group photo. Looks like this was an old apartment building. There's a hole over one of the faces, though I don't know who the names belong to. Chongqing Apartments, December 1983. Management, Eddie Xu, Chongqing Club. Mariko Okuda, Mao Yu, Yip Wai Hong, Yip Fei Fei, Ng Xiu Feng, Liu Fu Hung, La Suki, Tony Win, La Guok Zhong, Kevin Ho, Huang Wa Guang, Sally Fong, Zheng Xing Hyung, Brian Mak. They all look so close. 100 years ago? What the hell was that? It sounded like a gunshot. Let's see how it was hung. A wire like this could definitely be useful. Damn, the elevator must be dead. There has to be a way to power it back on. What was that noise? I heard a metallic clank somewhere close by. Photograph of an old man. The plaque beneath says Edward Chu, Chongqing Management. A small figurine of a Taoist deity. It looks to be made of lead or a similar metal. Oh wow, Guan Yu shrines like this are pretty rare these days. I wonder if these were always related to mafia protecting businesses or if that's a newer development. Couches tend to gather lost things. I should check here for anything useful. Just dust, dirt, and grime. Nothing useful seems to be in here. If I'm desperate to find something, I could rummage here again, I guess. The couch needs to be bolted to the floor, and the only thing under there is an old ballpoint pen. It's an old note from a local locksmith. Sorry I missed you today. I did my best on such short notice. It's dated August 23rd, 1983. The office door is locked. If I had another bobby pin, I could pick the lock, but I'm going to have to find another way in. Besides, I should be looking for a way out. It's locked. What the hell? The door doesn't move, and the door feels like it's painted onto the wall. Probably open 11037. Looks like a door key. Maybe it's the one for the office? Yeah, the frame rate's definitely vastly improved. Oh, hey, Metal Wolf. I mean, this game runs like night and day on the, on the Switch 2. It was definitely very troublesome to run on the Switch 1. Unlocked. Hopefully something in this room can get me out of here. Which is weird. You wouldn't think a game like this would be troublesome on the Switch, but you know, I'm guessing the Unity engine just wasn't optimized. You know. An old office desk. There may be something useful in the drawer. It's got a simple lock, so anything can fit into that hole or force it open. I'll need something that can reach far enough to pull the pen closer. Small figuring of Taos deity. A wire like this could definitely be useful. I think I could use the wire.
This could work.
Now to get that pen. I need something that can reach far enough to pull the pen closer. Got it. I should check out that desk now. Use the pen. Some papers, an archaic media device, and a key ring. Read the note. August 23rd, 1983. Tony, I've had enough and will not be covering for you anymore. Several of the tenants are now at my throat over your behavior. I have no choice but to terminate our business relationship and ask you to vacate before October 1st. I've given you extra time as a favor for your years of hard work. I won't call the police, but I cannot guarantee that the girl won't. If I were you, I'd be out as soon as possible. Eddie, Chong Sing Sing Management. The keys have numerical tags on them. 110030 through 110050. These must be for the mailboxes. Some papers, an archaic media device. A filing cabinet with 4 drawers. The bottom drawer is heavily damaged, and I doubt I can open it, but the other 3 look fine. The top and third drawers are locked. The second one's open but jammed. Maybe I can find a key or something to open that second drawer with. Need the right key for that last mailbox. Yet another key. This one looks a bit different. It's rather small. It's probably for some kind of drawer or cabinet lock. Interesting. So this is what the needle looked like before it became property of Omniska. Gotta take a photo of this for sure. Got it. Fuse box. This must power the floor. I wonder if I get the power back to the elevator with it. Okay, let's take a look. There are 3 sockets. One's unlabeled and the other 2 are HA and MB. Not sure what the labels mean, but the HA fuse is burnt out. MB seems to be fine. Remove the burn fuse. I should find a replacement for this fuse. Probably power a portion of this floor. I wonder if this key works here, but which drawer? The lock is completely rusted over, but I could probably break the latch. Pretty easy with the right tool. Top drawer? Shit, the key snapped off in the lock. At least the drawer's open now. Let's see. Take the fuse. No glass electrical fuse. I'll definitely keep this just in case. Let's see. Take the letter opener. The blade is a bit weak, but this could come in handy. The key doesn't fit. Odd. Why would I have multiple locks on one cabinet? Replace the burn fuse. Done. Sounds like the power is restored. I just need to get past that thing out there. What the? There's a hole in the wall and something shining inside. Maybe I can get it somehow. Use a letter opener. The letter opener is way too flimsy. I should change it for another purpose. Object metal and jagged, but the hole around it is damp. Is this blood? I can't pull whatever it is out of the hole. Come on. Finally. That was close. What's going on in this place? I need to be careful. There's no way I can pull off a dodge like that again. Well, for now it seems I can't go back down there. Maybe there's another exit somewhere on this floor. Okay, well, why don't we stop it there? This is meowmurai. You've been watching Sense, Cyberpunk Ghost Story, running on Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah, this is definitely the way to play this game. On Switch 1, the frame rate was very bad, and it had constant performance issues. But here, you know, the game actually runs at 60 frames, whereas in the original Switch, this is not a good running game. Of course, the game's not on sale right now. I mean, it's regularly $20. Not sure if it's worth it. Since we stopped playing because the performance issues were so bad. But we'll play more here in the future and see what kind of story is out of this. It seems like this is a series of games at this point in time. I think there's like 2 more games out there that are not necessarily sequels, but sort of built in the same universe. So maybe we'll check those out too at some point in time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.